wow, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, wow, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Like, it's just like something else. I think everyone should do it at least once in their life.
Download the AllStar app. Make your picks for UFC fights, challenge your friends, level up and win prizes. Link in description. Get it now. You posted a video, and I thought the video was very interesting of you wrestling and representing Canada. Tell me what's going on in that video.
Oh, honestly, that's my sister's
Oh,
singlets, like the uniform.
mm-hmm.
I don't have a wrestling uniform, so I just use their uniform.
Okay. And what was that competition?
Oh, it was just a local competition.
How
Yeah,
did you do in that one?
good. I did good. The girl that is second, I believe, in Canada, she beat me, which nothing wrong with that.
No, no.
Yeah, but the other ones, they were good.
What did you take away from competing in just straight wrestling?
Oh, it's so different, and it's only 2 minutes, so the 2 minutes is like hard, right? So like you're feeling it. um and it was fun. It was funny because like I wasn't ready for my first match, so I was just chilling, like my thing was like off, and then they're calling my name. I was like, me? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, okay. Then like there is no time, not even to get nervous, no time for that. I was like, okay, like people looking at me like, are you ready or no? Yeah, I'm ready. But it's fun. I love it. It's different kind of nerves. It's just different competition. And you're just focusing on wrestling, right?
Yeah, it's a great like experience, a different type of challenge. You always have to kind of like chase after that as a
Yeah,
mixed martial artist, right?
yeah, totally.
All right. April 8th, you're back in action. Cynthia Calvillo, she's a veteran of the division, a lot of experience. What do you think about the matchup and the fighting style?
Oh, I love it. I think it's an amazing matchup for me. I think it's gonna give me the opportunity to show my like my full game. My stand up, my wrestling, my jiu-jitsu. So I'm really excited. I think it's a really good fight for me.
How do you usually study your opponents?
How well, I watch a little bit of tape, not too much, but I just try to be better myself, because I know that if I show up, and I had a full camp this time, like there is no, like, it's just no way someone can beat me. Is that my mentality, if that makes sense? um I'm throwing guys around. Like I'm training with Sarah Kaufman, which is 155 or 150, and I'm moving her like, I'm doing my game, and she's like a lot bigger. And even with the boys too, like they like I'm like, okay, another round, and they're like, I'm like, yes, me over here. So that's always
Yeah,
good
yeah,
when they don't want to go with you, because
for
like
sure,
they know they're gonna get their ass kicked.
for sure.
So I'm confident. I have worked so much in myself,
Mhm.
and not just to be a better athlete, but just a better me, a better person mentally. So I'm in a really good and a very good and healthy space and mindset. So it's a win-win for me in all areas.
You talk about you don't really watch too much tape on your opponent. Have you watched too much tape before, like, and it kind of got into your head a little bit?
Oh, no, no, no. I mean, I do watch tape, but of course I want to know. Okay, she's good at this, she's good at that, but it's not like all the time. I leave that to my coaches, and they kind of like watch it, and then they tell me what to do and stuff, and that's what we do.
Cynthia, she's lost four in a row. Mentally, that can be very difficult. Have you ever gone through that difficulty yourself of like, a loss becoming too heavy for you and overcoming it?
When I fought amateur, I actually started my career with my left foot, like no, no winning, and like losing and then losing again, and then I just couldn't get my head around it. I will get so nervous. Um, but it's up to you. It's up to you how strong you are mentally. Like you can come out of that hole and become the champion. Eventually, it's just up to her. I'm hoping she's in a good, healthy mindset. That I want to face the best Cynthia Calvillo. Because I want to challenge myself. I don't want an easy fight. It's just I want to fight.
You want to beat the best version of your opponent, right? So you could build the
Right.
confidence off that, right? Rather than, let's say, com- excuses. Sometimes you don't want that, right? When you fight somebody.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like yeah, the better she is, the better it's gonna get me, the better I'm gonna be, the better athlete I'm gonna be, the better fighter I'm gonna be. So I'm just looking for her to be the best that she can be.
She's had some problems with making the weight, right? How do you feel about fighters missing weight?
I mean, we never know what's going on in their bodies. I don't think I have missed weight before. I always try to make weight. Even in my first UFC fight, in 2 weeks' notice, I had to cut 20 24 pounds. I was really heavy. It was like through the pandemic, like just like, and then I just let myself go. I wasn't training. Everything was closed, and I love to eat, so of course I was kind of big. But yeah, like I may weight, right? But not everyone is that tough,
Mm.
right? I'm kidding. Or that stupid. I don't know.
Yeah.
One of the two. Uh, but we never know what's going on in their health. Like it's just like as long as it's not every single time. Once in a while, like things happen. Like but I know she haven't made weight. She had missed weight. Sorry, for a few times. And I will fight her no matter what, even if she show up at 150. I don't care. I just want to fight. I just want her to be obviously healthy, so she can give me her best version of herself.
For sure. And also, do you feel like people need to be more understanding of female fighters? Because there's more factors, I believe, for them to cut the weight. I mean, there's more, I guess, hurdles compared to men.
Yeah, yeah, we go through the hormonal
Mm.
stuff, and thankfully I'm gonna be free of that
Yeah.
in my fight,
Okay.
if anyone is wondering. But yeah, like things fluctuate and changes, and today you're 125 and tomorrow you're 130, and like you're like, what happened, right? But there is ways, like if you have a proper nutritionist or a proper you're eating good, and then you're doing the things right, like I think you can work around it. But everybody's different, so I'm not gonna talk about that because I wouldn't know. I just know my body and I know what to do.
I saw that you suffered a hip injury before the Angela Hill fight. And can you describe the pain and how it affected your training?
Oh my gosh, it was so annoying because happened in the first round with Carnalosis. It was like, so it was weird. It was in a takedown, and then all of a sudden I felt like this, like overstretch on my hip, and then I'm like, oh no, right? But I mean, you're in it. It's whatever. I felt that after, but it was annoying because like I couldn't like push off. I couldn't walk properly. Obviously, grappling and wrestling, and it took like 2 months or something like that to like to get better. Then Angela fight happened in short notice too, so I didn't have time to train for it, and the story.
Did it affect like your weight cut and of course your performance?
Yeah, I was, well, like it was a catch weight, but it's still, your body, when you have a fight coming up, your body is different. And even if you're 10 pounds out, or 15 pounds out, when you're in shape and with like everything is in their place, it's just so much easier than if you're just living like a normal. I was hurt, so I wasn't like doing like a whole lot. I was still training some weights, upper body here and there, but I just couldn't do my full training. So the timing was off. My movement is it's just so different, and then I had to cut like quite a bit of weight. I don't like to cut too much weight, but I end up cutting quite a bit. and of course that takes a little bit off, right? On the performance, but yeah, I mean, we got it done, and that's what happened. And I'm still proud, like, it was a close fight. I wasn't 100%, and she's won. She's been around for so long. She has so much experience, and she's a great fighter. So it's good.
Yeah, and she's probably one of the best strikers in the division as well. And you got to test out some things. Did you learn a lot in that fight?
Yeah, yeah, I know only good, but she's I cannot say this word in English, but it's unorthodox or something.
Yeah,
Unorthodox.
unorthodox. Yes.
Yeah, like like she moves.
Yeah.
She moves different.
Yeah.
Is obviously you don't see that every day at the gym,
Mhm.
like the classic. She's so good. So I got to learn some. I just got to see some other kind of fighting. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah. A
Style.
style. Yeah, a style, right? And like you said, unorthodox. Very awkward to see the movement
Yeah.
in front of you, right? And
Mm-hmm.
now
Yeah.
moving forward, you experience that. So if somebody comes up very similar to that style, then you're ready. You're more prepared, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You've been working with a new boxing coach. How has that been?
Oh, John, yeah, he's been really good. He's really good, and I really like his style. He got a few girls that we get to spar there every weekend, and what I really like is they have this sparring every weekend, and like all the fighters go there, and like you have your match, and he's like, okay, Lupita up in 5 minutes. Uh, Juan up in 30 minutes or whatever. So you kind of get that. I get nervous every time I go there to train. So I'm so lucky to feel those nerves every week, every weekend, like, because obviously when you're in the back warming up or when you're getting into the arena, no matter what, you're feeling those nerves. So I think is great, and the way he is helping me move and the way he's making me feel like is so good. I really like it.
Working your boxing, I mean, the distance is a little bit different, right?
Yeah, it is a little bit different, but I just um since I started training, I've been really like, okay, I picked this from you. I like this, but I don't like this, and then I make my own thing. Like, and it's like in the kitchen. I'm not very good at following the recipes, but I cannot twist and change, and then I make my own thing. So that's what I do.
You also train with your sisters as well?
Yeah, yeah. We well, I wrestle. I do a little bit more with the youngest one.
Mhm.
The other one works teaching wrestling, but the youngest one, yeah, we do conditioning together, like running and stuff, and then we've been hitting the mats together too, and that has been so good.
Yeah, I bet those are the best scraps for you, right? With your sisters?
Yeah, oh my gosh, yeah. When I go with them, it's like, do I even know how to wrestle? But like they are wrestlers.
Mhm.
That's what they do every day. So of course, I'm expecting them to be better at that at least, right? And when I grow up, I want to be like them.
Do they wanna grow up and be like you, though? Like, do they wanna fight?
No, they should stay
Uh-huh.
themselves.
Okay. You don't
Yeah, they're like me, but better. They're like even better. So that's good.
how has it been having Sarah Kaufman? She's so knowledgeable about the game, and she's probably been in every type of position, in every type of fight, every type of style. What have you gotten off of her?
Oh, I mean, I've been so lucky. I mean, she has been here since I got the fight, and she's leaving when pretty much when I leave to Miami. So it's been so good. As you say, she has a lot of experience. She have fought so many girls, so many styles. So she have helped me a lot to to get to improve, and then also she's bigger than me. So it's good, and she's good on top of everything, right? So yeah, honestly, I'm really happy to have her here.
Cynthia, she's really tough. I mean, she's really tough to finish. Where do you see is the best path for you in this fight?
mm, it's just I have few different. It could be power in my hands. um she I watch Andrea. Yeah, no, Andrej. She hits really hard, and I mean, I haven't got hit by her, but I know she hits really hard. So she haven't, once she feels my power, it's just gonna, everything is gonna change. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very interested to see that because you've been working on your boxing, you know what I mean? And when someone works on their boxing, they start to sit down on their punches a little bit more inside the cage, inside the
Hmm.
fight. And once they connect, you never know what's going to happen, right?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I've been putting a lot of work in every area: my kickboxing, my boxing, my jiu-jitsu, my wrestling, and I feel really good, and putting it all together is been working so well. And you know I mean, I've been like making fly Sarah Kaufman, like she's 150, 154, something like that. So like when you like, it just feels so easier when I go with someone in my weight class.
You train in Canada. The UFC is going to return to Canada. Is it too quick of a turnaround for you to be on that card in June?
um I don't know,
Hmm.
because I'm just looking at Cynthia Calvillo right
Okay.
now.
Okay.
I don't want to get too ahead of myself. Obviously, it will be nice to fight here, and to have all my friends and family to come. But I don't know. You know, um, she's in next,
Mhm.
and right away when I get out of the cage, I'm gonna be asking what's up,
All right.
and then
All right.
yeah.
That's nice. That's nice. I saw a photo of you and Alexa Grasso skydiving. Like, how was that experience?
Oh, it was so good. We actually going back there after my fight. We're gonna meet up in Puerto Vallarta and go jump off the plane again.
Okay, really?
It was uh it was intense.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Yeah, like he's like, yeah, okay, okay, blah blah blah, so happy. And then when you jump in the plane, and then the plane is going up, and then you're like, okay, well, I think that's enough.
Mhm.
That's good. And then I'm like, so are we gonna jump soon or what? And it's like, no, we still got like 10 more minutes to go up. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, really? I mean, I think it's fine, we can jump from here. Nope. And then when we jump, the only thing is the ears, because of the pressure.
Mhm.
They hurt so
Oh,
bad. So next time I'm gonna wear something like this,
yeah.
like the plugs. Hopefully that will help.
Mhm.
But just like the adrenaline, and like the feeling, and like looking at the view is just so amazing. And
Mhm.
like the whole time I was like, wow, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Mhm.
Wow, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Like it's just like something else. I think everyone should do it at least once in their life.
Do you plan on jumping by yourself?
Maybe eventually, for
Oh,
another maybe 20 jumps.
okay. Okay. So are you an adrenaline junkie? Like you like that adrenaline rush?
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I love it.
Okay.
I
Okay.
love it. Yeah, I mean, I'm not that crazy. Like I don't do things I know
Mhm.
I may get hurt,
Mhm.
because I need my body to work.
Yeah.
That's first. But I mean, jumping off the plane, I'm not gonna get hurt. I'm probably gonna, not wake up. So,
Mhm.
that's better than getting hurt breaking. You know what I mean?
I see what you're
I
saying.
want to fight.
Yeah.
I don't want to be without fighting.
All right, for sure. Um, April 8th, UFC 287, Miami. Go in the descriptions, download the AllStar app. Lupita, thank you so much for the time. And yeah, it's going to be a fun fight. I think it's a great matchup. And yeah, it's a big name, which you always want.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Thank you very much.